last time on Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. We may have messed up slightly. Turns out Cackletta was sort of alive. She was ghost enough that she possessed Bowser, and so now she's in the body of Bowser as Bowletta, and well, seems that it's kind of swung the other way, hasn't it?
Alright, this is bullshit. The Game Boy Advance can barely project images onto its screen. There's no way it can project it past the screen.
Yeah, how come I can see so many of your colors, Bowletta? She should just be a mass of pixels. I guess thanks to EGAD, Game Boy Advance video actually really took off. All the way to Game Boy Advance Video Call, which is very impressive. Alright, well, thankfully, we're kind of in a ransom situation, so at least we know where to find the Beanstar. I mean, clearly we're... Oh, wow, that's a lot of money. Dang. Well, I was pretty sure we could do it, but now we've got to do it. It's a lot of money. Hey, what the fuck is this? You two calm down in public, please.
I was not expecting the return of Luigi's crush on Prince Peasley.
You should always expect that, at least until the end of the game, at which point Prince Peasley will stop existing forever. Alright, well, I guess we gotta shove off for that piece of the Beanstar. It's back in Teehee Valley. So, we're going back there again. Thankfully, it's not an escort mission this time, so it's less annoying. Now, thankfully, Toadsworth did say his senses were keenly aware, and he's correct, because if we try to go to any of the other Beanstar pieces, they are blocked off in some way, except for the one we're going to be headed for. I wonder if we'll get any abilities on the way to that one. Probably not.
Alright, let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
Alright, and the truly beautiful thing about this bean footage is that's the last combination coffee we've got to make. After this, it's just 3 more single bean type coffees, which is kind of nice, to be honest. Okay, we're talking about the Game Boy Advance and what it can and can't do. I'm pretty sure a Game Boy Color couldn't do that. I mean, you've got colors. That was a Game Boy Color thing. It's in the name. But other than that...
Well, this is the Game Boy Color XXXXXXXXL.
Ah, I see. They just decided, let's just go with this shape forever.
The bad news is it does take 8,000 AA batteries.
Alright, so... at the very least, lasts as long as a Game Gear. That's good. Alright, so apparently for this coffee we're getting a triangle. This is the Great Force, which, you might be able to guess which one this is. Originally, this was a Triforce. I do kind of miss the Link that could have been in this game, because, of course, the Link design they used was fairly Minish Cap-esque, and I do so love Minish Cap. Also important to note, of course, Link is one of the NPCs who would not have spoken, because it's Link.
So he would just walk in, silently drink the coffee, and then hand you the most powerful thing in all of Hyrule.
I guess so, yeah. Just, here you go. So, the path we're going to be taking is fairly simple, so in the meantime, the Great Force, basically, let's see, this one is the one that, I think that doubles attack you give and take, so basically, perfect for me, because I don't plan on taking hits.
Luigi must die mode.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you don't plan on getting hit, it's perfect. Of course, this pairs well with any mushroom power-up items and chopper bros, so hey, here's another thing you can use to break the game. Just give this to Mario, give him all the shroom stuff, just go ham. Gonna ignore that real quick. Just gonna check what's down here. Doesn't look like much, but there's an ocean. Could go down there if we wanted to, I'm not going to. And there's one of those Koopas. Now we've got a little more to do in Teehee Valley, which is good because we're going to be fighting one type of enemy in this episode. Otherwise, it's not a very fighty episode. But once we left, new enemies actually moved in, and I really like their design, so it'd be a shame to not encounter them. They're pretty simple enemies, though. These are Anubu. Alright, so they'll be able to get at least one attack in, and I'm pretty sure this is the only attack they get. Basically, they just turn into the brother they're going to try to hit with a laser, and then try to hit that brother with a laser. If I remember correctly, Anubu actually have a item drop. They can drop the Anubu genes, which I don't think are particularly good. I think they have okay defense, but I can't really remember what else they have. Yeah, that sure is the thing that fell from the sky and crashed into your hatch. We do kind of need that. It is kind of a piece of, I don't know, a wish-granting thingamajig? I gotta admit, I don't really know what the Bean Star is. Haven't really asked. It grants wishes. It's kind of like a Dragon Ball, but it gets real mad. Oh, you're just going to take it. Okay, thanks. Whoa, okay. Oh, Chocola Cola. I hear that's illegal to take on planes, so, think we should hit these guys up if we want some of that sweet, sweet soda. Oh, well. Alright, fine, I won't. Wink.
You came upriver.
Much like a salmon, but it fucked up real bad. Alright, so, here's the, backstory. So yeah, the SS Chocola was once just a normal boat on the ocean. One of those good old ocean boats. But then it sank and everybody on board died and they're skeletons now. And over time, everything dried up and now it's just here.
I just imagine being a ghost ship and then the ocean dries up and you're like, well, we're not just going to stop being a ghost ship.
I mean, if anything, it's more incentive to come to the ghost ship. Hey, you want to find something haunted? Guess what? You don't need your own boat anymore. It's free hauntings!
Also, like, what kind of awful climate change has the world of Mario gone through that led to an entire ocean drying up?
Yeah, that is kind of just a ridiculous amount of desertification, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, these things happen from time to time, but usually not on a scale like this. It's usually just like a river.
Yeah, usually desertification is reserved for like land changing to other types of land, not water changing to land.
Well, there's really only one explanation. Groudon 1. Pack it up, everyone. And you know what? We still have plenty of ocean, so Team Aqua, don't know what you were complaining about.
In spite of everything, Groudon won.
That brave bastard. He just made that quad weakness work for him somehow.
He was just packing Solar Beam.
I've taken so many Carbos, or whatever it is that makes your speed go up. I'm unbeatable. So we can't get to the hold, but thankfully, we have one option that might allow us to do so. We want to help out around the ship. All right, let's do a help. Let's do this thing. I'm absolutely. Oh, hi! They killed Donkey Kong. Hello.
No, this is Bink.
Ah, yes, BK. Bink Kong is here. And then there's Bink. He's dead.
See, much like how Cranky Kong is the Donkey Kong from the original game, Bink here is the Donkey Kong from the Donkey Kong Country TV show. When the ratings went bad, they killed him.
Damn, I guess Eddie's not gonna let him go back to his home anymore. You know what sucks? One thing I actually do know about the remake is, Bink in the remake is just a normal-ass skeleton.
Oh.
He's just one of the skeleton crew. That sucks.
No.
I mean, I can't tell why they didn't want a skeletal version of a beloved character they made.
I mean, he's just a skeletal ape. He's not necessarily Donkey Kong. Not every ape is Donkey Kong.
Yeah, you know, some apes just have that weird head growth that apparently is
Apparently is
the
his
beginning
skull.
of a cowlick.
And not fur, as I always assumed.
Yeah, I mean, most of the cowlick is fur, it's just some of it is bone. An uncomfortable amount, one might say. More than you would hope. So this minigame, I hate this minigame. It's not too bad to play nowadays, but as a kid, fuck this one. It is pretty much just a very slow match 5 minigame. You are actually allowed a fair bit of leeway on this one, and I'd imagine if you actually have a good mind for this, if you know generally what you're doing, you could probably do some, like, better, more interesting combos. But if you're like me, you can just do, like, a boring match. You could just take the slow way that doesn't combo at all. You can combo. It's a thing you can do, but, like, nah. This is the exact reason that I just cannot play Puyo. I can't. I can beat, like, the level 1 AI of a Puyo Puyo game, because they don't expect you to do anything skillful for those.
Yeah.
But anything higher than that, no. I cannot combo for the life of me.
The problem with combos in Puyo Puyo is that there is always at least a bit of luck involved.
Mm-hmm.
You can control for a lot of that luck, but not all of it. So I guess hyper-competitive folks really, really do not like it.
I'm slightly better at Tetris because that's just sort of easier to visualize for me.
I mean, that's just shapes.
Yeah, that's shapes. I know the strategy. Like, it's still a pretty basic strategy, but hey, just leave the right side open and wait for that line block. And as long as you're not playing against somebody who could, I don't know, play Invisible Tetris, you're good.
Mm-hmm. When I first got Puyo Puyo Tetris, I played with my parents a lot, and I caught them off guard because combos are better than Tetris's. So if you leave
Yeah.
2 blocks open on the right, and then you just start slamming pieces in there,
Yeah.
you'll just obliterate people who are building Tetris's, and they will not understand what is happening.
Yeah. That's the bit I did leave out. Like, Tetris, decent enough when you know what you're... It makes you seem like you know what you're doing, but yeah, there are better things. If you can fucking T-spin, A, what
Yeah.
the fuck, but B, you're set for life. No one can defeat you. Also worth mentioning, new colors of barrels get added once you hit the high score threshold, so the game gets harder, but by the time it does get harder, you've won. You're good. You don't have to worry about the yellow barrels.
I honestly thought those were like special barrels. Like they were wild cards or something, but nope, game just got harder.
Yeah, again, 13. This game goes on for a while, and that doesn't seem like that impressive of a score, but fine, we're Bink's sidekick now, hooray. We're both Diddy Kong. Oh, so you can only give us a membership card, no money? Alright, well, you're gonna be hearing from the union, pal. See if Bink ever works for this town again. No wonder they replace him in the remake.
Sorry, I'm just thinking of Mario's voice. You're not gonna hear from my union!
Woohoo! Workers' rights! Okay, well, he does know us. Alright, well, this was extremely roundabout, but we're here for that. Give us the bean. Star.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, well, we'll just pay for the hatch. We've got money. We can also just magically double the money everybody has in their wallets. It's fine. Alright, well, apparently this guy really was big boned, and now we have to get him out of the wall.
I forgot there was just a Winnie the Pooh subplot in here. Can nothing be done?
I don't know. He seems pretty happy. I think Bloat's just fine. He is very clearly drunk.
We'll all float on, okay.
Alright, so what could we possibly use to get Bloat off the wall? I mean, I haven't seen anything yet, but maybe if we investigate the ship some more... Aha! That looks incredibly suspicious. Ah, yes, perfect! Dynamite! Exactly what this situation calls for.
These are the most stressful 30 seconds of Bloat's life.
I think he's too drunk to care. It's fine. Everything about this is fine. Let's just look at this and stand near it. Pretty sure Mario was caught in the explosion, but it's fine. Sand's pouring from the walls now because this ship was stuck in the wall, but it's fine. Alright, we fulfilled the conditions of the trade. That guy better give us the Beanstar piece. Holy shit, the ocean, remember that? Alright, yep, the ship is afloat and not sinking despite the hole in the back. Alright. Nope, this is the problem. This is this is where it all goes down. Quite literally.
No. Well, looking forward to the terabyte-sized episode next week.